Okay, so starting off, your first question, I believe this was question 20. I can double check that for you actually. It was question 20. Your first question was that you said no matter how you rearrange it, you still don't get the right answer. So let's just talk about how to rearrange it. The first thing I would do is, since it's telling you it wants it in terms of x, I'm going to take my x variable and just move it over to the other side. So what that would look like if I rewrote the whole equation would be, negative y plus 7z plus x equals 9, and negative y plus 8z plus x equals 2. So now, if I were to rewrite that into a matrix, it would be negative 1, 7, 1, 9, and negative 1, 8, 1, 2. Now, don't lose track that this column represents y, this column represents z, this column represents x. So when we type that in the calculator or do it by hand, we don't misread our answers. So the calculator, you would see, whoops, my calculator's turned off. I typed it in already. It's a 2x4 matrix because, whoops, excuse me. It's a 2x4 matrix because we have 2 rows, 4 columns. And you can see I already typed them in. I'll scroll over so you can see them all. Okay, so now, once we're done, I'm going to second, quit, go back to my matrix. So second matrix, arrow over to reduced row echelon form, enter. Then I wanted to say I want to do reduced row echelon form of my matrix, hit enter, and I get my answer. Now, the answer here, I'll write it down. Whoops, that didn't quite work out as planned. Let me split screen this. Put this over here. Okay. So let me just write down that matrix really fast. This matrix is 1, 0, negative 1, negative 58, 0, 1, 0, negative 7. All right, so now let me get that out of the way. So what we're looking at is, how do I read this? Well, I have to remember, this is my y, z, x, and equal sign. So when I rewrite these equations, my first equation up here would be y equals, sorry, not y equals, y minus x equals negative 58, and the bottom equation would be z equals negative 7. So if our problem wants everything in terms of x, notice they want z in terms of x as well, but we don't have to worry about it because z is just a number. So it's just negative 7. So our answer here, we need to take all our other variables and solve them for x. So take our y, solve for x. So that will make y equals x minus 58. So therefore, our answer should be x, comma, x minus 58, comma, negative 7. So I hope that helped. So that's the answer that WebAssign is looking for, and I'll show you how they want it typed in. Let me bring up your problem. So you can see it should be right there. So it's x, comma, x minus 58, comma, negative 7, instead of no solution. So for your other question, number 22, it'd be the exact same thing. So let me bring one note back up here, bring it up here. All right, so here's your problem. Now note, they are saying they want this in terms of y and z. They're giving you a big hint. So look out that on a test I might not tell you I want in terms of y and z, so you can write in terms of anything you want. But just note, it doesn't have to be y and z. But for this one, they've asked for y and z, so we're going to do it y and z. So we're going to take these two columns and just scoot them over to the other side. And then when you put it in your calculator, you're still going to have to interpret all your answers like we did here, just like how we had these equations where we, there we go. So we had these two equations right here where we had to actually literally write them out and say, what does the first equation mean? What does the second equation mean? And fill it in. You'll have to do the same thing for this problem. Just note it's bigger. Let me know if that fixed it. If you still need more help on this problem number 22, let me know. All right, good luck. Bye for now.